is Lynn Sue. I currently am a branch manager in Carnegie in Melbourne. Being a branch manager is my first role as a people manager, as a leader, and I need as much help as I can get to be a good leader. And why not? It's a program. I'm just going to go with an open mind and learn whatever I can. Just thought, you know what, I do want to learn more about leadership and management, and if it's a course designed for that, I'm going to go for it. I was just brand new into a new job, figuring out how to run and be a good leader, and how to manage who I am as a manager, as you know, in my new role, and getting to know my staff, getting to learn the dynamics of working with people, managing people. So that was where I am, like finding my feet, settling into a new role. Yeah. It's definitely given me a lot of tools that I can use when I coach, when I lead, when I manage. I think it's also given me like a formula or like a structure that I can use to pretty much identify or pick up on, you know, why a certain staff member or why a particular result is the way it is, and then you know, use that to then find out, you know, to figure out what I can do to, you know, if I want to change it or how I want to change it. So that is a very practical aspect of it. But it's also given me insight into like how mindset works, how people think, and, you know, results is really a lot about, you know, stemming from how you are, how you're programmed. And yeah, so I think it's changed the way I interact at work and with my staff, even personally as well. Yeah. I think it's helped with my relationships. I think because it's made me realize how I am and how I interact with people, and, you know, naturally in my personal relationships with my family, with my partner. It's made me realize that a lot of the things that I want to change in someone else, I can first change within myself, and also consequently also help someone, my family member or my partner, figure out, you know, how they can be a better person that they want to be. So yeah, it's I know it sounds very airy-fairy. My actions are different. Like I've changed the way I do. I've changed the way I do things or say things. And at first it was a bit weird. They were like, "This is not the Lynn I know," but they like it, right? So, and I think my relationships have gotten better and stronger as a result. So it wasn't a massive change, but like it really does make a difference. Interacting with a staff member, it helps me just quickly identify, oh, that's annoying doing that, oh, that's fear, and then just using that to then, okay, well, that's all right, it sounds like there's a lot of work that needs to be done, but I'll break it down, and, you know, all I need to do is do this, or, you know, it helps me target and be more effective and efficient as a leader and as a manager. And also I think it also helps give me a frame of mind where if I'm having a bad day or having an area where I'm not doing well in, that I'm not happy with as a team, I can then go back and I still have Bob on my USB in my car that I play, and I'm like, you know what, I need to pick me up. I think I need to hear this lesson again. And I just listen to it, and, you know, unknowingly, weirdly enough, like, you know, I'll have a creative idea come through my mind, or I'll have a way of, like, you know, let's try this, let's be a bit creative and do this differently, or maybe I should talk to this person and, you know, sort this out, or, you know, just little things that I think it's helped me with my journey on how to become a good leader. So pretty much from day one, applied the principles thinking into results when I started in the role. I think it gave me a very, very strong foundation on how I run my team and how I want to be as a leader. And as a result, like, my staff love me for it. Like, you know, I've got a great working environment. People are happy. They very rarely call in sick. We have a very open and honest line of communication. They know, that they can always come to me and talk. So I think as a result, like, my team have a reputation of, is a really good place to work with. People come up and tell me, all the time, like, you must be doing something different because all your staff are happy. And I'm like, well, it's really simple. It's really hard to answer this properly. I think just the way the lessons are, they put Bob and whoever's made this program has made it so that a lot of things are really common sense. A lot of things that it's not new rocket science, but like he puts it in such perspective and in such easy in such an easy way to understand. So I think that's probably the best thing I like about it. That it's so relatable that I can pretty much relate it to any part of my life and any situation, and be able to utilize that concept. I would say the knowing doing gap. Why? Because the knowing doing gap I actually still apply, like, very much so in like my team and also myself. Probably the biggest change of applying the knowing doing gap would be myself, in the sense of just little things like knowing that I have that gap, knowing that I know, like, for example, I haven't been exercising and it's actually really good for me, but I just haven't done that. And that's a very common knowing doing gap, but it's brought to my conscious mind that every time I put off not going to the gym or not wanting to do something active, I'm like, Lynn, you have let the knowing doing gap get to you. Like, it's in my mind, and I'll be like, you know what, I can do it. Like, I actually made time to do it, so let's do it. Let's just, the hardest part is just do it. It's just starting, getting myself there and just doing it. So I'm just gonna do it. At the end of the 6 months, we're definitely closer and more open and honest and on the same page than we were the first lesson 6 months ago. And that was good. I think everyone gets enough time to have their own input. After the program's finished, we still talk on a regular basis. We still, we catch up. And, we'll call each other out. Like, accountability, we'll say, that's just the knowing doing gap, or, come on, you can push through the fear, or, or we'll email each other and say, masterminds, do you have, an answer for this? And it's good. Like, just having a team, like a group where you can be accountable to. Do it with an open mind. It's not like any other motivational course that you've done before, because that was what I thought when I signed up for it, and it isn't. And go with an open mind. put in as much, you know, do the lessons, participate as much as you can, because that's the only way you're going to get something out of it. So yeah, I think everyone's going to benefit and learn something from it for sure. Georgia's great. Like, I actually really enjoyed her as a facilitator and as a coach. You know, I wasn't expecting to get like as much as I actually did get out of it. And when she offered the laser one-on-one coaching, I was like, oh, I'm not sure what we're going to talk about. You know, I don't know whether we'll have much to say. And, you know, she somehow, you know, really we went deep, and like, you know, it was a very powerful session for me. And I really appreciated it. I think the Thinking into Results program is something that I will continue to have as part of my life for a long time to come. Like, I think, you know, it's something that I'll continue to play in my car, and I'll continue to refer back to it and refresh myself with it, because I really think that's the only way to continue to grow and learn and have it further, like, as part of my life. Yeah, I don't want it to just be another book I've read and collect dust. So yeah.